You've probably heard the words entrepreneurship and incubation thrown around a lot lately. Everyone seems to be chasing the dream of building the next big startup. But what do these terms actually mean? And more importantly, how do they work together? Let's break it down. Entrepreneurship, at its core, is about solving problems. Entrepreneurs are people who see a gap in the market, an issue that needs fixing, or even just a better way of doing something, and they decide to take action. But let's not sugarcoat it. Starting something from scratch isn't easy. You've got an idea, maybe a small team, but no funding, no office space, and no one really knows who you are. That's where incubation comes in. Now, think of incubation like a nurturing environment, kind of like a greenhouse for early-stage startups. You plant a seed, give it the right environment, and help it grow strong enough to survive the outside world. Startup incubators do exactly that for business ideas. They provide support, mentorship, funding, and often even a physical space to help startups grow during their most vulnerable phase. Most incubators are connected to universities, private organizations, or even government initiatives. They're designed to boost innovation and economic development by helping new businesses take root. So instead of jumping straight into the deep end, entrepreneurs can start their journey with guidance and support. Let's take a closer look at what incubation actually offers. One of the biggest benefits, mentorship. And not just casual advice. You get seasoned entrepreneurs, industry experts, and investors giving you real hands-on feedback. These are people who've made the mistakes already, and now they're helping you avoid the same ones. Then there's access to resources. Incubators often offer shared office spaces, high-speed internet, legal and financial advisory, and even help with branding or marketing. Imagine trying to build a business and having someone right there to help you file patents, register your company, or design your pitch deck. That's the power of incubation. Funding is another key part. While incubators don't always give you millions in investment, many of them connect you with angel investors and venture capitalists. They'll help you get your foot in the door, prepare for pitches, and sometimes even offer small seed funding themselves to help you build a minimum viable product or MVP. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Incubation isn't a magic solution, and not every startup that enters an incubator comes out as the next big unicorn. You still need grit, discipline, and a solid business model. Incubation gives you a runway, but it's up to you to build the plane and fly it. And here's something most people overlook: the community. When you join an incubator, you're not alone. You're surrounded by other startups, other dreamers just like you. The networking, the brainstorming, the exchange of ideas, it can be electric. Sometimes your greatest inspiration or co-founder is just one desk away. Now, let's flip the lens a bit. Why is this all so important in the bigger picture? Well, entrepreneurship drives economic growth. It creates jobs, introduces innovation, and challenges outdated systems. And when more entrepreneurs succeed, especially with the help of incubation, it lifts entire communities. Countries around the world, especially developing ones, are investing heavily in incubation programs because they see the long-term value. They know that nurturing local talent today means global recognition tomorrow. We're living in a time where starting a business isn't just for the wealthy or well-connected. With the rise of digital tools and global markets, almost anyone with an internet connection and a strong idea can be an entrepreneur. But just because the barriers are lower doesn't mean the journey is easy. That's why incubation matters more than ever. It bridges the gap between ideas and execution. So, to sum it up in the most human way possible, entrepreneurship is the courage to dream and act. Incubation is the hand that helps steady you while you take your first steps. It doesn't walk the path for you, but it makes sure you're not walking alone. Whether you're someone with a burning idea or just curious about how startups come to life, understanding how incubation and entrepreneurship connect is essential. One sparks the fire, the other fans the flame, and when they work together, they have the potential to create something extraordinary. Thanks for tuning in. If you found this helpful or inspiring, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content just like this. And hey, if you've got a business idea brewing in your mind, maybe this is your sign to start looking for your own incubator. The world might just be waiting for what you're about to build.